Okay, that should be all set. Make the announcement. Everything's all set up? Okay. What is this exactly? Hopefully my connection's not too bad. My apologies if my connection is too bad right now. Or if I'm too quiet or too loud, I don't know. I don't have any viewers right now, so I don't know. Connection to host. Guess I won't be doing that. I never understood the whole ship thing and such, because it's like, okay, so you see the size of that ship compared to here and such. So it's like, am I in like a satellite or something when in here, and then I like go to the ship when I go to travel? Oh, I mean. People are doing defense. Yeah, sorry, I'm quiet.
That was a close one.
Right now I'm currently trying to farm for pigment for my dojo. Oh, it is over here. Oh, they have that glitch going on. Well, we might as well just let the shield recharge. I forgot if you... Well, the shield's recharged enough. I might as well do it now. Because people are probably getting bored. I mean, if you're willing to stay in, okay, cool.
Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
I'll probably back out of this one after this because... No! Two people? No! Two people? No thank you. We had more people to be able to cover like some of the other stuff, fine. I can handle that. But that's only if we had like at least one more person.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Not that I don't think that we could do it. I've done this mission so many times where it's like, yeah, no, we could do it, and then just like we lose on the last one, and then all the work that we put in is for nothing. Like, I don't think this person realizes how intense 25 is. Because it's not just in level, or it's not just like, oh, there are a bunch of like level 11 stuff. We could easily handle a bunch of level 11s. No, they go up in level. I think this person is new to defense. Or hasn't played defense in a long time. Because it gets intense. Like, we have that little respite of the person down there getting stuck. But no, I don't think that we would actually survive this. Like, maybe we'd be able to get to, like, 15, but getting to 20 would be too much of an uphill battle for some people. Yeah. Exactly right, you. That's why I was saying more people. It's not just in level, it's literally the number of enemies that appear increases as well. I just don't think I'm going to be getting the enemies I need to spawn right now. They're going to be... No, they're not going to be glitching on me. Also, hey you. Because I had, like, where there was 4 of us, like, a couple days ago. And like, it was like, we were struggling just to get to 20. And they're like, no, we could do 25, we could do 25, we could easily handle 25. I was picking their asses up and reviving such, but it's like, I felt bad about, like, abandoning them. So I stuck it out and lost all the fucking rewards. It's like, yeah. Popping up over here, yep. Yeah, I mean, like, if I was to do, like, survival, I could easily handle, like, up to 50. But defense, it's like, I used to, like... Back in the day, I actually used to do the Orphan thing with one of my friends, and we used to, like... It would just be me and him, and we'd be able to go to, like, such high levels and such, because he'd play as boss. So he'd be able to easily manage the defense point, and I would play as Valkyr, so I'd be able to act as revive if need be. And the 2 of us could handle it. Yeah. I am a little disappointed. I was farming a little bit and like trying to get like the Siren and Valkyr, because that was, ironically, that's what we were farming back in the day, was Siren Prime and Valkyr Prime. And I still have yet to get the pieces that I'm missing. I have all the parts except for one. I have like so many primes like that where it's like I only need one part. Yeah, I'm not seeing the enemy that I need. Oh, there's a heavy gunner. Gotta take that out fast. Oh, there we go. There I got one pigment. Yeah, that's the only downside is... Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's like, I have all the parts except for one part. For both. It's the same part I'm missing. I'm missing the chassis for Sun, and I'm missing the chassis for Valkyrie Prime. Like, I'm missing both Prime chassis. Oh, they're stuck under the map. Then we got the little roller there, but they're all stuck in here. That's the one thing about this is they can get stuck under here. Now you just have the roller to deal with. Where's the... Oh, there it is. I'm backing out now.
That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Like, I have a sheer number of, like... What do you mean weird voodoo? You mean, like, the AI just, like, their pathing crapping out and them just getting stuck underneath, like, the main area? Or do you mean about, like, with the, different parts and such? And I'm gonna back out now. That hurt. Yeah. I used to farm a lot back in the day. There it is. I even radiant this in the hopes of maybe going for Valkyrie Prime chassis, but with that I was gonna like wait on like friends that want to try to get that chassis as well. And there goes my RB. So I have to press LB to go through. It's like I have the different blueprints and such for the different weapons. Weapons, it's like I don't have too many. I'm usually missing like 2 parts. But it's like a Warframe, it's like either 2 or 3 parts I have. Ash Prime, I have 2 of 4. I think I already made the other stuff and I'm missing the blueprint for Ember Prime.
Operator, were you visualizing?
I mean, I haven't really
Me too.
like played. I normally go and set myself to solo when I go do missions. The only time that I like grab other people was for that defense mission. So even like with I haven't like with the crossplay enabled and such, I haven't actually gone to do a lot of the farming. Like even with Equinox, I'm missing like the system in the chassis. Just 2 pieces. Let's see, Loki Prime, I have the Neuroptics and the blueprint. Mag Prime, I have the Neuroptics and the chassis. Necrov Prime chassis. Nyx Prime, I'm literally missing the Neuroptics. Saturn Prime again, missing the chassis. And I have an additional system. Valkyr Prime, I have the system, the neuroptics. I'm just missing the chassis. But I have everything else. Volt Prime, I'm missing the chassis. I mean, I generally tended to more just donate my supplies to the dojo rather than like actually trying to focus on building, because for the most part it's like I do actually have like a sheer insane number of like, you know, actually it'd probably be better to go over here to show. I do have like a lot of warframes already that I've maxed out, and I've just been working on like some of the ones I don't have. Like I even have Nova Prime. My only Prime that I actually have complete of the warframes. And I have Paris Prime. I think those are the only two like actual like primes I've completed. Because I mostly focused on one item and then moved on. The thing for me is I don't want to like get rid of the warframes is the issue. So it's like the whole living decks issue kind of thing, you know what I mean? Because that's how I was in Pokemon too, is that it's like I wanted to have like all the Pokemon living. I will say the thing that I am like actively working on though is like my scans. That's like the biggest thing that I'd been working on, is like getting all the scans done. Well, even duplicates, I've like kept a few stuff. Where was it? Equipment? Yeah, equipment inventory. Because it's like I have... Oh, I know I'll never ever actually like truly complete them all, but I do actually have a giant amount of them done. Like, let's go to the factions. Like, you see all the blue markers? Yeah, I know. But you see all the blue markers? And now we're into the spot where there's not as many blue markers. See, I'm like around just slightly above halfway, and that's when I start getting into the undiscovered, and that's because of, if I'm correct, the sheer amount of stuff that's been added since I've actually been actively playing. Like, even with like the fragments and such, I've been like trying to like scan the different fragments and such, even though I know for a fact I'm never really gonna... This is gonna be the one that's time consuming because of the RNG to it. So I do like the like little... Yeah. But again, as I said, it's RNG to it because of like the chance of it spawning or not. Art gallery. And then the fan-made stuff here. I remember, was there... Okay, no, it's just, okay. There is no getting a blue mark on it. I forgot about that. Isn't it like, yeah, it makes a noise as you're, like, approaching it. Yeah, there you go.
I have hidden the truth of my existence from the operator, from myself. Take it from me, knowing is hell. Stop now. You will want to laugh, you will want to scream.
Damn. Yeah, okay, I think that's the only one there. There it is.
My search began as the essential question. What am I? Bones of steel and space? Lungs that make air? If I am a machine, how can I think? This would be forbidden by the Orokin, a manifestation of their true enemy.
Yeah, I recently completed the Hidden Grove quest. Where is it? Down here. Yeah, so the Silver Grove, that's what it was I completed. I completed this recently. Even though I don't really side with New Loka. So many quests to do. Yeah, that's true. Like, at any point I could click any of these and... Oh, I also recently completed this one as well, I think. The New Strange, I think it was. Yeah, New Strange was the other one I recently completed. Even though I already had, like, the Chroma stuff before. Yeah, no, like, his whole thing is that he's, like, archiving and such. He's like the brains from Futurama. Yeah, true. The sphere will open up and it will commence a final scan of itself, thus completing its entire knowledge of the universe. And then it will initiate a self-destruct so no new knowledge can be established. I'm gonna go donate the pigment. I know it's not gonna be enough, but I still want to donate it. I mean, yeah. Because it allows you to, like, truly have your mission complete. Okay. Oh, it's this way. Oh, right, I forgot to do that first. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I didn't grab any of those, but I can still donate. Wrong one. Pigment's here. I mean, for the most part, like, the clan's mostly dead at this point. With, like, the last player that recently played, like, in, like, half a year. Aside from me. But even I'm not one to speak, considering how long I've been on hiatus with this game as well at times. So we have a fair amount of the stuff done, it's just, like, certain ones like this. We kind of fucked ourselves over a little bit because we didn't fully realize that by building the expansion rooms, the bunkers, it increases the number of resources you have to donate. Regardless of if, like, you actually have the people filling the slots. Yeah, the size upgrades increase how many resources need to be donated, and regardless of the actual, like, number of players in the clan. I don't remember what my clan's, like... Ghost Clan rank 10. But yeah, it's like, it's mostly a dead clan. Yeah. Same. And the thing for me is, it's like, I feel like, okay, I could always just switch over to a different clan and such, but at the same time, I feel not only icky, but feel like I'm backstabbing a friend, you know what I mean?
Disgusting, is it not, Operator? Otis would enjoy
purging this.
Cleaning this room, but sadly this vile mass serves you and your warframes. A necessary evil. Operator, no! Have you lost your mind?
I don't even remember what this is. Yeah, I honestly don't even remember what this is or what I just did. And then the bedroom. Or if I could catch fish, I could put fish in here.
I've been thinking,
Ah, okay.
I thought you'd want to know.
Yeah, and I didn't have any assists on my character. I still have a doggo, but I have it, wait, what? Oh, is it, like, in a different spot to see it? Is it under... I can't do that? Okay, cool. I do have a doggo, but, like, I put it on ice a while back. Yeah, see? She's a cute doggo. Yep. But I remember I'd put it on ice because of the, how they have a limited lifespan. And it actually, like, degrades in real time. Oh, it no longer exists? You no longer have to worry about the doggos dying? I mean, I still have a heal. I still use helos because... Okay, cool. But yeah, no, I still use helos because of the scanning. Makes it easier for me to, instead of having the quickly. Let's see. Yeah, I have vacuum. I love vacuum as well. But yeah, this was like the main thing was this. Being able to like scan. Yeah, no, like, well, it's not even of necessarily being lazy. It's also extremely useful for if like you're trying to quickly scan them without like getting shot at. I'm gonna check the market. I'm gonna see if there's like a pallet or something. Oh yeah, something. So I kind of wish Cat would be on and such, because I was gonna use some of this. Because I also have a discount thing. Where was it? It was under equipment. Yeah, equipment. I was gonna gift like a pallet to her. Question is, what pallet would I gift? Yeah, no, they're forever. But like, so, there's like holiday ones that they'll sometimes like throw in that you could buy for like a credit. Gift smoke to her. Well, if she gets on in like the next yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking was like one that has a black, but I think that's the only one that has like a true black, aside from maybe Storm. Even though, like, the funny thing is if she, because they're kind enough to not just have it as one day, but it's like within a duration of time, you could easily, like, get a lot of holiday ones. You have Easter, you have the Jade from Xbox, Shamrock for, St. Patrick's Day. Pride, which actually does have like a nice set of like black and purple. Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing. It's like she complains that she doesn't have it, but it's like you play enough that you should be able to like claim during the free. Yeah, exactly. I think Jade is like every September. I know Pride is every July or June. No, I can't remember which one. I think it was July. Well, when it starts getting near that time again, time of year again, it'll be more apparent. I think there's like a Christmas one, but I could be wrong. Like red, white, and green. But then again, that kind of defeats the point of like Valentine and like Jade. Oh, there was one for 4th of July. Okay. Easter's also a kind of like nice one for like light shades if you wanted. But yeah, I mostly like this one because it's like it's a good spot to get like white, black, and then a good like spread of purple. Like I know what it's tied to. But, like, in all honesty, it is, like, a nice color palette because it gives you, like, a fair amount of, like, spread of colors. Yeah, I will agree that it is like quite saturated, but yeah. I bought the saturated one over the classic, so
Strange. Or just did not see the value of those photonic wavelengths until now.
I mean, yeah, I know that you can buy the bundles, but that's still a fair amount of money when you like are trying to like use the plat for other means. As for Kat, she doesn't have much of an excuse because she's not actually using the plat. Again, notice the number and how low it actually is because I use the plat. Seriously. Oh yeah, I should probably do that, shouldn't I? Damn it. She's Scrooge
Oh, I win! I am having so much fun with you, little meat. Ooh, what shall we play
yeah,
next?
bitch. Yeah. Something else I found funny was, so I had played before they'd even introduced the whole having the fight at the junction spot. So I actually had to go through and clear the junctions. Well, I didn't have to. I chose to because you get rewarded. I had full access to all the maps regardless, without having to actually do the. Let's see, I did Earth, Mars. I think Eris is another one I wanted. Yeah. It's also kind of interesting, like, test yourself on it. Oh yeah, this relay got destroyed. I remember that was a public event or community event thing that failed. Unlike Bungie, who will somehow like bullshit their way to where it's like, oh no, the community did it. Because they're too lazy to actually have the community event actually affect anything. You know, when I think about it, Bungie being bought by Sony, ironically, is perfect. I mean, fair enough, but it's at the same time, you could say because we failed, it is a lasting impact. But no, what I mean with Sony though, being lazy and such, is literally they are sitting on so many yeah, see, I don't even have this done, but I'm able to go to Eris anyway. That is true. They did let us rebuild. I forgot about that. You know, I'm gonna do a quest. Yeah, that's true. But what I meant by Sony being lazy and such is you have it where they're complaining that Microsoft owning COD would be the end of the world for them, when it's you have so many IPs that were beloved, and so many people loved them. Like, you had Mag. Yeah, that's true too. Giants shouting at Giants. What I find funny, I was recently in a conversation such with someone talking about, like, they were talking about, like, how Sony is, like, better because they're more dedicated to, like, creating these good, like, in-house projects and such, these good IPs and such, like God of War, Horizon. It's like, can you name any other IPs that they have recently worked on that's old? True. But it's like, can you honestly think of, like, any IPs that they've worked on recently that is older than, like, two generation of consoles? Ratchet & Clank was 2016. That was the last time they did anything with Ratchet & Clank, was 2016. The only one that I can think of is Uncharted, but even that is 2017. Have they done anything with Legacy of Kain? Gotta look that up. Legacy of Kain. Apparently, Legacy of Kain isn't necessarily Sony. Apparently, the older Legacy of Kain games aren't just Sony. The last Legacy of Kain game, it says here, is Nascoth. It was a multiplayer game that got shut down in 2016. But yeah, it released on, like, they had, like, games on the GameCube, the Xbox, PlayStation. But, you know, like, you have Jak and Daxter, which, again, they haven't done anything since Jak X for PlayStation 2. It's like, so many... Yeah, they really haven't. Like, so many people are like, Sony's better, they have better IPs and such. It's like, they have a better classic catalog that they literally don't allow people to play. Yeah, that's true. Not many people have. That's the thing, is, like, so many people tell Sony as, like, the best and such. It's like, not really. Well, yes, they have God of War and Horizon, if you want to count it, because, in my opinion, yeah, true, meta. Honestly, it's like, with Xbox, though. Again, Microsoft ain't that great either. But with Xbox, with the Xbox division, what is known for them is they invest in, like, all these different, like, small indie companies and such. People are like, Sony invests in indie companies too and such. It's like, not really. A fair amount of, like, the indie... what they do is they pay to, like, either make the game exclusive or they pay for advertising. That's it. Microsoft full-on helps publish a lot of these games, and a fair amount of time will put them on, like, Game Pass and such to bring it to the public's eyes, allow people to try these games and such before taking them off Game Pass and having people have to, like, buy the games. Like, look at it, it was a Soul game, side scroller. I could see it in my head. You played as the Ferryman of Death. Well, yeah, no, I fully understand that. Microsoft themselves are, like, trying to get a monopoly. Hell, the whole acquisition of Activision isn't for the back catalog. Isn't for Call of Duty. Those are just side perks that they're getting. Their main goal, King. Candy Crush and all the other mobile market stuff that they have. They want the mobile market. That's why they're paying the billions of dollars. Is because King will easily make them that billions back. Sony is so afraid of COD because they've been pushing COD exclusivity and such. Only on PlayStation can you play COD the right way. And it's like, no, that's not the reason why they want Activision. Again, yes, they'll probably put like the back catalog on like Game Pass and such. And it might be able to give them a bit of a vice to kind of like squeeze Sony into like negotiating more to have like cross games. But their main goal is King. And so many people are so fixated on Sony's worry and such of COD and such, so fixated on COD. COD is a dying IP. Yes, there are some games that people enjoy and such, like Modern Warfare 2. But can you honestly tell me you have fond memories of like Black Ops 4? Yeah, that is true too. They've worked alongside Valve. Like even like having like Bethesda take down their launcher and move all their games to Steam. So I don't necessarily think that they're going to try the fight. Don't they just absorb? Like the like the old horror movie The Blob, it just absorbs anything it touches and basically infuses into like what it already is. Yeah. Yeah, there is. There really is. What I find funny is like so many people's... The other thing like with the whole Sony thing though, is so many people are like, Sony's is like smaller and all that. They can't like compete with Microsoft. It's like, well, Sony is the market leader right now in console gaming. People are forgetting Sony's other businesses. Yeah, true. Tencent, Embracer, Epic Games, Apple, Google. But it's like Sony is forgetting the other, or people are forgetting Sony's other businesses and such. They have a near monopoly on anime at this point. As well as they have a fair bit of shares and such in the music business. Sony has a lot of other branches that they have a lot of power into. While Microsoft is lead in tech compared to Sony, Sony has a lot of stuff as well that it's like they're not going to be gone. Yep. Now, what mission should I play? Isn't this the mission with, Isn't this the mission with, Viso? Because I know, like, Tessin and all the... Oh, okay, Parvos. Dranum and Protea. So it's later, like, with Second War, New War, or whatever crap the quest is called. No, let's do Sands of Inara.
I have a rare opportunity for you. It seems there may be a tomb hidden on that forsaken place. Tombs mean treasure, and yet sadly, my usual relic hunters are superstitious idiots who refuse to disturb this so-called sacred place. You, Tenno, however, are more pragmatic, especially when it comes to ducats, am I right?
But yeah, it's like, you see this, it's like the jump. And then the jump. And when I get past 5, it's like a jump again. Like by like almost a year. And then a couple of months. And then jump again by like another like almost a year. And then like here you get a jump to like yeah, but it's also can be like quite confusing on what the fuck is going on. Yeah, that's true. Being able to access it whenever. See, it was Warframe was optimized and built to be able to like not take up too much space while still being able to like keep everything there. While there is like again some stuff that changes, like again like pointed out earlier with the relays with lasting effects. But the way the game's designed and such, it basically reuses like certain it basically reuses its assets in a way that it's like you only really need the assets. So when you go to load the missions and such, it's basically just compiling the map through like how it's supposed to be structured while just loading the assets that are already pre-installed. And the assets are reused in multiple of the maps. Yeah. It's like a great like thing to point to was in Destiny 2. You had the Infinite Forest. That could have been done in a like they already had it there and such. They could have actually used it more. But they didn't want to invest even more into it. Because they already have like the like assets there. It just needs to be like randomly put together. It's like a good way to point out is look at roguelikes and such. How the maps are in a way randomly generated together from like pre-existing assets. Just like with Warframe. Yeah, procedurally generated. Because that's how Warframe works as well, is each map is procedurally generated from like a list of assets that they could just compile together. While Destiny has pre-established maps and such, so that bogs down the actual like space. Because it was not meant to be like continuously updated. But with Infinite Forest, they could just compile like the map together over and over and over in a random like set of like spots. Well, it's not even of lazy. Like, it was... The issue with Destiny 2 was it wasn't designed to be like continuously added to. The engine and all that, it was basically supposed to be a throwaway. After like a couple of years, it was supposed to be thrown away. That's why Destiny 2 is suffering so much issues and such, is it was supposed to be tossed away for Destiny 3. That was in Bungie's contract with Activision. What do you mean by linear experiences? Like, what are you, like, asking? Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. Even though Bungie has said that due to the constraints of their engine and such, they might actually have to develop a 3. Because I had been saying it for a long time that Bungie needs to work on Destiny 3. Because that's their biggest issue with Destiny 2, is it's not meant to be. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, pre-established map, linear, okay. Yeah, you got me on that. But the thing is even with that, like, Destiny 1 still did it in a way that it worked well, because, like, there's so many experiences in, like, Earth alone, where you would spawn on one side of the map and travel to the same point in a way, with, like, Omnigul. Versus, what was the... trying to remember the other thing. But there was one where it's like you spawn in the, Forgotten Shores. And then there's one where you spawn, in the Moth Yards. Yeah. Because, like, they can, like, linear maps can still be reused. The issue is so, like, Bungie at this point doesn't reuse it in a smart way. They're too focused on, like, basically recycling the activities themselves, rather than coming up with new ways to use the assets they already have. That's my thing with, like, I had already saw, like, the writing on the wall, like, early on with Destiny 2. That it wasn't gonna be well, so I got out, like, around... Originally, I had gone out around the, end of Forsaken. Then after, like, sometime after, the moon one, Shadowkeep. Sometime after Shadowkeep. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, the Destiny... There's so having, like... Oh no, it can be a good game, it's just... Okay, yeah, fair enough on that. The thing with Destiny, though... God, I'm turning into Cat. But the thing... Talking about Destiny while playing Warframe. But the thing with, Destiny is... They went from, like, creating, like, interesting ways to, like, do different gameplay and such, to recycling the same gameplay over and over. Turning it from, like, actually enjoyable to play the activities because they're unique experiences, to just generic, you've done this before, you're doing this again, and there's no real reason because it's not fun. Like, Destiny 1 is like, yeah, you did replay a lot of the content and such, but a fair amount of time, it usually felt enjoyable because there was like different like ideas to it, different like ways to do it. Like a lot of the strikes were actually did feel unique in a way, while like still in a way being the same. Because I can like name right now the one strike with the servitor on Earth. You start off you start off defending the satellite, the Warmind satellite, and then you go into the bunker.
You have loyalty issues, Taro. My Zanuka proton will fix
Actually, you know
that
what?
for you.
I honestly don't know too much about the railjack stuff. I know that there's the 1 points and that's it. Cause I'm gonna do this because I just remembered that I like got the stuff done. I mean, yeah, because you also have like the arc wings. Oh god. Okay, there we go.
I am entrusted to protect this most sacred temple, a pathway into the void. Leave or be consumed.
Ember. I overestimated the level. That's why I switched to Valkyrie, because I thought that it was going to be a lot harder. Well, no, I know that I'm going to be doing it again in the future, but depending on like what planet you're going to and such depends on like how difficult it can be. And I forgot that Jupiter isn't that high in level. Wait, what? Wait. What? Mission failed successfully? Like, did I fail the mission game, or did I like complete the mission? Like, did I fail the mission, or did I succeed, game? It's like the meme. Task complete. Task failed successfully. Okay, so I'm just checking the junctions real quick to see what else I'm missing. There was this one. which unlocks the ability to go against Mutalisk L and V to unlock Valkyr. Complete 5 waves of defense at Stofler on Lua. What? So it wants me to go to the moon. Oh wait, I had the other mission that I was gonna do. I'm an idiot because I was gonna do the sand too. And for that, I was gonna switch back to Hydroid so I can level him up. Because he's close to being max. And then I was gonna switch to like Frost or something. Scalper maybe. Okay, so what is the mission it wants me to do exactly? Ara? Okay, well, where's Ara? Oh. Here I am looking for Ara when it's, yeah. Yeah, I realized. I'm like sitting here looking for Ara. Where is Ara? And then I realized Desert Tomb, the one blipping. I'm a dumbass. It's loading.
It's alive.
Oh my. You can feel the filth and grit in every breath. This desolate rock is the former colony of the backward-thinking sky worshippers. Their stories are worth as much as the sand around you. Nothing. The Grineer took pity on their miserable existence years ago,
If I recall
returning the
correctly, I think
so-called
this is for
civilization
Garuda.
to the sand. Yet for some elusive reason, their relics have become quite fashionable and thus valuable. Rare antiquities. That's why we're here.
Oh, Inara? Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Sands of Inaros. Okay, fair enough. Shows how much, like, there's so many different, like, warframes and such that I don't remember them all. So that's all that's in here is the console, okay. You never know what secrets you'll spot, so I try to like jump around and oh, look. Look who I just unlocked. So that's just path around there as well, so go around here. I could have just jumped up, but I had to be fancy by threading the needle. Oh, I heard something. Oh, that's what the scan was that Eximus. Oh yeah, no, without a doubt. Like, this is like the pinnacle of, like, stellar movement. Like, even with, like, you have the ability to, like, really mess with the velocity and all that even further. Oh, that is... Wait. That is supposed to be where I'm going, but then it acts like it's over here. Oh, that... Okay, that explains everything. Procedurally generated, so... Well, no, it's not even of the waypointing. The waypointing is fine. So it's just because it points where the path you can take. The waypoint's supposed to, like, point you to where the actual, like, open path is. But on the mini-map, it always shows where the end goal is. So, like, on the mini-map, it looks like it's in one direction, while the actual, like, waypoint is telling you the proper way to go. So it can bug out. You know what my favorite of the missions to do in this game is? I'll give you a hint. Avara. With how intuitive you can be with, like, the controls and such, I love the like, it is underrated. Like, I get there's some people that don't want to go, like, stealth. But I just love the, spy missions. Because of, like, how intuitive the movement system is, it makes it actually incredibly easy to kind of, like, stealth around. And if you're quick enough, you can actually just slide in on an enemy and take them out before, like, being detected. Was that a dead end? I don't remember. I think I, like, got partway in and then just... Oh, wait, you know, yeah, dead end. Well, I mean, like, the game actually was originally supposed to be a stealth game. Like, you're supposed to be space ninjas. That's why the movement's, like, so fluid and such, is because you were actually supposed to be stealthing throughout. But as, like, people played, the game evolved. Oh wait, why am I heading that way when I, like... Yeah, true. So you know that it, like... True. Or kill them before they can alert. That's the other thing that, like, Warframe kind of points out, like, the issues with, Destiny in a way. Because with Warframe, you had the Warframe of Era and all that built for, like, stealth. And how you unlock the character was doing stealth. Destiny 1 had, like strike-specific loot that was designed on that, like, strike. Do you remember when, the stuff... Yeah. But yeah, the, like, yeah, I lost my train of thought. The worst part is I baited it only slightly, so it's like, it's like, you can't even, like, give, like, any kind of, like, wording and such to be able to, kind of, like, help nudge the memory again. Oh look, it leads back to the other area. I do get that people don't like stealth missions. I just miss when games would have actually, like, done the stealth stuff and, like, reward you for it. Because, like, yeah, you'd, like, sometimes maybe have to be, like, more slow and methodical about it. But you could, like, get some really good rewards in games. And nowadays, it's like, games punish you for going the stealth route. Like, a certain franchise that I hate. Yes, I know, I loved Payday 2. I played it back on the 360, played it on the 1, played it on the PC. Well, I mean, in Payday 2, you actually got, bonuses and such if you could actually manage to remain stealth the entire time. Like, in Payday 2, if you manage to actually complete a heist that stealth is optional, completely as stealth, you would actually get, like, bonus rewards to the next mission. The people that would disagree is the people that would argue that it's like going loud is rewarding because you get to listen to badass music. Even though you're dealing with like skulldozers, you're dealing with like cloakers and all that. You're having to like survive the police and all that. Yeah, that's true, because a fair amount of the like a fair amount of the heists even introduced and such were like mostly loud. But there were some heists that they had like a cool, like interesting way that you could stealth, like with the Alesso heist. How you timed it all with the pyrotechnics. There were some raids, or not raids, there was some missions that required you to be stealth. You couldn't do it unless you did stealth, like the Shadow Raid. Yeah. Again, I mostly play it on Xbox, so I didn't actually have access to mods.
Ignore these glyphs. Nothing but nonsense about their so-called God King. Inaros, is it? How quaint. The only thing heaven sent from Inaros would be the Price's Relics fetch
Oh, the pagers,
auction.
yeah, they can be really annoying, and if you accidentally drop them...
Dune. You don't need to be scared. There. That's right, shake out the sand. But remember, not all of it. And I'll tell you the story.
Tenno, what is this? How are you doing that?
Long ago, the lands of our colony were cursed. They were soaked in fear. The Golden Skymen would come and take our children away. Young and old alike cowered before them, afraid to lose their most beloved.
That voice! Tenno, stop this!
But then he came, the Fear Eater, the Sky Killer. He was called Inaros.
But yeah, with the pagers, I always found it funny how it's like, the game went for like a lot of realism and such, and then it's like the pagers, it's like, yeah, this British chick totally sounds like the American Guard.
Burial vessel. It will contain precious relics. There, you're not defiling a tomb. You're creating wealth. Return to your ship. We must examine this vessel
Oh
further.
no, that's just the lighting. I was gonna say, it looks like there's something up there because I saw the blue and it's like, wait, no, that's just the lighting. But yeah, I miss when Assassin's Creed actually had like stealth and rewarded you for stealth. Oh, the Sacred Vessel. Yep.
I could have never foreseen this. That vessel, it contains primitive etchings that seem to be a sort of blueprint. Was a warframe entombed there? Look at it. It's exquisite. There's an inscription. Prove you are him. Destroy the ones who oppress. Destroy who? Does this smudged glyph represent some enemy? You'll have to carry that vessel into battle and prove yourself if we are to unlock these secrets.
I'm killing the Corpus, aren't I? That looks like the Corpus helmet. That's like the Corpus helmet. I don't care if she knows that I'm killing Corpus or not. She knows I main Valkyrie as my Warframe, so she understands. While she may not agree, she understands my hatred of the Corpus. So I just have to kill Corpus anywhere, right?
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka project will fix that for you.
Well, I'll go to the place that's the most deserving of me to kill Corpus. She can't get mad. I'm going to kill the most deserving of Corpus' death. LV.
The Zanuka prototype has made Alad V a very dangerous man. If he's allowed to carry out his plans, no Tenno in the system will be safe.
They've really
We
changed the
contracted
map.
you with a mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target.
You know something I just realized that I think I made a mistake about? Was I supposed to equip the jar like under here or something? Because it's like, I know you have to equip like the Orcan keys. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I did nothing. Helis killed him, but I did nothing. I wasn't even contemplating killing him. I was like trying to like decide like what he's even trying to do. Yeah, bloodthirsty Helios.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
What did you just scan there? That is something else I will say that's actually kind of like, if you wanted to, it's an interesting tool. Because you can use this and kind of like see like certain, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. But it's like you could go like this and like see the ones so
I've
all and
been
such.
looking all over for you, Tenno. Come, let me show you my new venture. I think you'd be a perfect fit.
Nope. You're not activating that yet. Come on, there we go. Sounds like there's something scannable near. Oh, that's the scannable. Okay, thanks.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Nah. Besides, I don't think my guns are silenced. There's something underneath here, though. Or how little I tend to be in that location. It's not like this is a stealth mission, I'm just keeping them from sounding the alarm. Got stuck. Oh. Oh, the alarm.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I don't think I can activate it. Oh, okay. Oh no, they're down below. I'm mostly trying to grab all the resources and such. Yep. Especially when you're donating to the clan, to the dojo.
We've got robots inbound.
Yep. Because I basically overloaded the generator, right? There it goes. There we go. Yeah, that's the only downside, is that the Helios can't scan the oddities. But it also makes sense why they can't, because Helios can literally scan through, like, walls and shit, so it would kind of defeat the point of the puzzle if the Helios can just scan without me having to do the puzzle, right? So I don't blame them for, like, having it where you can't.
Oh, if it's your friends you're looking for, you're welcome to place a bid for my newest Zanuka prototype.
I will say the wall, like, climbing can be a little annoying. But that's, like, the only downside about the mobility system. Yeah, I know. I know it's better now than it was before. Thank you for whatever you scanned there. There's something beyond the door that it just scanned. The other reason why I'm also being methodical about it and like going slow isn't just the resources, it's also, again, like, I'm supposed to be killing them, right? That's obviously going to be like an area I need to go later or something. If I still had Destiny 1 installed, I would totally load it up later to kind of like show you the challenge that I want Kat to deal with. Because it's not really a difficult challenge, because the actual like mission itself was actually like before the updated system, the 400. Like, it was designed with, like, your character's max stats being 170. The only thing is it was supposed to be programmed with having, like, expressly with multiplayer in mind. Because there's, like, a function near the end of the run yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to, like, really get, because whatever I'm able to scan is, like, well on the other side of that door. Whoops. Almost cheated it. There we go. Yep, can't see out there. But the, it's basically a raid that was meant to be like a 3-man raid. But the game, they added an item to the game when they did, I'm trying to remember the update name now offhand. Taken King. When they added Taken King, they added in a new item that had a function to the game that the game had never had before.
Oh, have you come to
so
make
the
a
item,
donation
in a way,
to
had
my newest
accidentally broke
enterprise? Excellent.
the game.
Please report to my lab for reconstruction.
So, like, essentially, there's a part in the final encounter, because it's basically, like, you go in and do the, Prison of Elders. Like, normal.
If Alad V is victorious today,
But
he will dissect your warframe
near
and
the
use the pieces to build more of his pets.
end of it, after
You
you've
must not
basically
let this
done the
happen.
Prison of Elders, you go into the actual, like, raid boss fight. The raid boss is actually kind of interesting. So he has, like,
fix that for you.
So there's basically an enemy on the map that you have to, like, kill. And when you kill it, it gives you, like, a status effect that allows you to do increased damage to the boss. At some point, that becomes irrelevant and he becomes unbound. Oh, hey, someone just joined. But what ends up happening is
Walkers incoming.
he goes into second phase where he'll place mines around the map that you have to
Let me
kind
show
of, like,
you the
defuse.
future, Zanuka.
There is the assassination target. You know what to do.
Tenno, be careful! You must make sure not to damage all those parts of yours. Such valuable merchandise.
But basically what ends up happening is... While you have to manage that, you have to like defuse the mines in time.
Let's get out of here.
Like at like certain damage percentages, he'll activate the mines. But while all this is happening, you have a stats effect.
Transference still holding.
The status effect itself I think they want a resource gather too. But the status effect itself, it's basically a timer before you die. The game does like an insane amount of damage to you that it kills you. And the way that it doesn't kill you is you go and basically someone has to like take the status effect off you, essentially resetting the timer on the status effect. But it also puts like a debuff on the person where they can't pick up the status effect again. Yes, it's a that's the whole like gimmick to it, is it's a juggling act. Yeah, here's where the door is now. But so in Taken King, they introduced swords. And with swords, you can, like, guard, block damage and such, as long as you have the ammo. See, the thing with that is, you can actually use the sword to block the status effect when it goes to kill you. So, you can do the boss completely solo, ever since they introduced the sword. You just have to make sure that you keep an eye on your timer. And when you run out of time, you gotta like block with the sword. Not really power creep. It's just new offensive mechanic that didn't exist when they originally created the raid.
For the Tenno.
No, that's just an explosive barrel up there. But basically, you would... Yeah, loophole mechanic. There you go. Okay, I already scanned that. I guess, yeah, it did, because it gave me the one thing earlier. But yeah, the, so basically you block the damage with the sword, and then it takes like a minute before it like recalibrates to register that the status effect is gone. So after like a minute, it applies the status effect to you guys. Because it's programmed like that because like when you can die with the status effect. Oh, I could have revived it. I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all. Only thing missing is like over here. But the when you die, technically you take the SAS effect with you, so it doesn't necessarily reapply the SAS effect, but after a short time, it'll apply the SAS effect to your teammates. So like so the way that you would do it is the only preparation she'd actually need is to go in with a sword. That's all she'd need to worry about, is going in with a sword. That way she can equip the sword before she goes to fight. Skill loss. The rest of it's just Prison of Elder stuff. But it's an interesting little challenge to do. Because it can require quite a bit of skill to kind of like juggle and manage like all the different stuff. See that there's treasure around here that I'm missing. Oh. Oh. That explains it all. Yeah, that's the one thing that I find funny about this. It can end up having that occur. Yep. That's why I like having the radar to be able to like tell me where the loot is. There we go. Yeah, if it's in a spot that you can't just hit it, you can easily, Come on. There we go. But yeah, with it, it's just she would just need a sword and balance like when to block, because you need to be at full health and you need to be blocking with the sword in order to survive. I think they're done. Yeah, I don't think there's like any more treasure to be had. I mean, there's still going to be, like, more enemies constantly spawning in, but...
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
6. Also got these. Oh, I got the Valkyrie system blueprint. And then the infested one, the Mutilus LV, was for, the gunslinger. What was her name? Yeah, Mesa. Okay, it was just Mesa. But yeah, the challenge itself isn't too hard. It's just mostly like having to juggle.
If you want to prove yourself, you're going to need to carry that burial vessel in your inventory.
Yeah, I think I needed to have it equipped Yeah. Figured. Like I said it when the mission started, it's like, I think I had to put it on here. Yeah, right there. Because it's like with the, where is it? It's like with the dragon keys. You have to equip it in order to be able to use it. Really love how the ships, like, you can tell that the ship's design has changed, considering these are just floating in the air. Because I had originally placed these on, like, part of the ship. Pissed about the ship being changed, or... Oh, yeah, yeah. Fair enough. I wonder... Nope, it's the same symbol on that side, too. Oh, actually, wait. I'm gonna check the dojo real quick to see, like... Because I know that I needed that one fuel stuff. So basically, like, the Orkin statues. I need to, like, get this as well, but you see the requirement. I don't even remember how the, like, I think, like, the thing that, like, the orb thing is, like, something I haven't done. With this, the Arbiter of Hexes. I'm trying to remember. I think that was, like, similar to, like, with the Orkin Defense originally, for, like, being able to open the void stuff. Obviously, I didn't get any more of those, sadly. Let's see, the... That's Grenier. That was... Okay, so it was this one. I was thinking this one, but I couldn't remember. Don't have any of those to put. What was this again? Gotta... I gotta go to the Fortuna and get the blueprint for that. Did I not actually? I could have sworn that there was something. Have enough for that to be completed. Still need to give more to that, though. But, like, you see how many mutagen samples this needs. I could have sworn that the one thing was needed for... All the labs in this area are done. The Vent Kid one and that, yeah. Was it working that I needed lib for? Even though, like, I get it from... Huh. I need to get a lot of these. I actually have written down, like, some of the stuff. Unless I needed it for something else. What was it called again? Yeah, see, that's the thing, is I don't really have access to railjacks. Wouldn't be under miscellaneous, would it? My prime parts. See, I do have, like, some of the parts already, like, made. Like, for Rhino, I have the... I just need the blueprint. That's the thing when I was showing off. It's like, I don't show off that... Like, I have some of this stuff already built as well. I have 2 Ash Prime chassis. I have 2 Necros Prime chassis. 2 Sarin Prime systems. Bullet Prime Neuroptics. This one, there's like a purpose for having 2. It was because you needed to do this one. Loki Prime. But yeah, okay, here it is. Here's the resources where it'd be. And this. Hexanon. Let me look. No, I don't need it for the dojo, so what did I need it for? I know I recognized it for something. Maybe it was just a blueprint that I have. Well, I mean, that's entirely possible, too. I just remember looking in the blueprints and, like, needing it for something. I think it was for Warframe. Might have been in Naros. I might have, like, part of the Naros stuff already.
Whatever that vessel wants you to do, I'm certain it's somehow connected to that smudged glyph.
Oh wait, I'm an idiot. Building. Not mission. Building. I need to go back here. Garuda need Calda tellurides. Hate. I would laugh if looking through this and I don't find, like, what I needed it for. Dread, hate, despair. Some people to this day do not have all three. Yeah. And then there's also War and Broken War. I actually remember early on being afraid of the Stalker, and then I built my Valkyrie just how I wanted to build her, and then the Stalker just became afraid of me. Like, I would have it where my friend would, like, get in trouble with the Stalker, and I would just actively chase it down, because at that point, it was a fun little game for me. Let's see. Oh, I actually had the Stalker, like, say, like, basically be like, I'm gonna go and kill you during a void trace thing. I think it was. Yeah, that's true, but at the same time, it's like, you have the PvP already, so it's not like they really need to. Yeah, I'm not actually seeing anything that I need it for. Did I just not need it or something? And, like, remembered it somehow, but not needed it? I'm gonna move extremely slowly here. Maybe because I have it, I can ready to build? Oh. And I can't do that. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I know, right? Wonder if I was to do this. Can be used for crafting items in your foundry. What items? I can't, like, it's not like I can, like... That's true. That's true. It was like hexanin. Resource of the Corpus origin, gas from Jupiter. It can be acquired from any enemy or loot. It can also be rarely found on Corpus ground enemies of the Empyrean mission. Blueprints requiring... Here we go. Celtra, Acaris, Bashima O helmet, Corteg stock, Cynex, Fulma, Lavos system, Morga stock, Ambassador stock, Wisp. It's used in Wisp. It's for Wisp. That explains why I couldn't see it there and such. It is, but I didn't necessarily need it because I don't have the Wisp stuff bought. I don't think. And I'm pretty sure you get Wisp from the dojo, if I recall correctly, from the Deno Lab. But that is most likely where I saw that ingredient from, was for the Wisp blueprint. Wait, Tenno Lab's over here. Yeah, it's not in these, but... Actually... Wait. Is Wisp one of the other labs? I thought, like, the Warframes themselves were... Yeah. Strictly the one. Oh wait. This might be in the vent kit area. The vent kit lab area. No, that's Yareli. But then how would I have, like, unless I already had the blueprint for something from Wisp. It would be around, like, between these two. Maybe it was just, like, in the shop and such that I was looking at, like, the different warframes and seeing how they're made. Okay. See you when you get back, you.
Whatever that vessel wants you to do, I'm certain it's somehow connected to that smudged glyph.
Maybe it was when I was in the codex, maybe? There's a lot.
Feel free to look around. All donations are appreciated. Ivara, the Huntress. This tale comes to us from the secret history of the Orokin court by the historian Porvis. Have you perhaps heard tell of the Myrmidon? No matter. A preternatural beast figure straight out of myth he was. One whose prey had no equal. Warframes were what this villain hunted. It is said a number of frames had been erased from history by this monster. Models who no longer exist on any record. Those who are not remembered. It hardly seemed possible that a single person could stand against a warframe, let alone destroy it, let alone several. Perhaps Porvis enjoyed the telling a little too much, or perhaps there is something to it. Ivara encountered the Myrmidon quite early in her history. Quite early indeed. A Dax emergency call, so Porvis writes. led Ivara and 2 unknown warframes to a convoluted cave system. They found it littered with the bodies of murdered Dax and resplendent with bioluminescent fungi. I imagine the chitinous folds of her Salix Cyandana would have made for excellent camouflage within that malevolent, supernal glow. The secret history tells us that the Myrmidon appeared boldly before the 3 in a wide chamber connected by many tunnels. Clad in red and gold armor, it gestured to the first warframe with what Porvis describes as a strange, clutching motion, as if seizing a falling apple. But it was no greeting, as we shall see. The powers of that first warframe, the recipient of that gesture, promptly failed. The Myrmidon took advantage of the confusion to leap upon the hapless frame and press a palm to the warrior's head. In lurid detail, Porvis describes a flash of the most scintillating emerald light, and Ivara's battle sibling collapsed to hot dust. Porvis tells us he compiled much of this tale from overheard exchanges between members of the Seven and details that remain consistent in courtly whispers. He tells us the second frame suffered the same fate as the first. Reacting, Ivara whirled and promptly vanished. But one clutching gesture in her direction and Ivara's powers fled, her cloaking field nullified. Visible, vulnerable, she loosed a dash wire arrow to a high alcove, but it never came. No escape. The Myrmidon was upon her. The huntress spun, opening fire with Axamati pistols to send that devil scrambling for cover, arm thrown protectively across that twisted, armored head. That clutching gesture was the key. Ivara needed a plan, and she needed it fast. Ivara ran at a wall and up it, hanging there, waiting, as the Myrmidon flipped into the room, blasting the spot where he'd expected her to be.
Welcome back.
Frustrated, he again made that same elaborate gesture, trying his luck, and she saw it. That bracelet upon the wrist that glowed softly with the movement of that clutching gesture. Ivara flipped from her perch, shouldering her exquisitely crafted Rubico as she did so, and sighted the enemy. Through the Orokin sculpted scope, Hunter and Huntress met eye to eye, each loosing a desperate blast, a bullet from Ivara, a killing light from the Myrmidon. The green light lashed, touching a shoulder plate of Ivara's Avia armor, reducing it to dust. It saved her. Huntress won out, her shot claiming the Myrmidon's device in a shower of sparks. But the Myrmidon's weapon remained lethal, and with it, he lashed out at Ivara in an emerald fury.
Yeah, I kind of like how they kind of did this, because it's like both like a museum where you can kind of like look at the items in more like a 3D scale kind of thing, as well as kind of like being able to like hear some of the lore. Where would the card be? Is it like at the end? Because I have a Vera to 30. Ah, okay. Oh, that's what it was flipping for that. Donation box. Do you know what the donation box necessarily does? There it is. $27 Avara. So it doesn't like encourage the devs to kind of like do more or anything with the thing. I already have this character though. Even mastered. Nova's another one that I maxed out. I think I also maxed out Nezha. Or I got close to finishing
The Leverian
Nezha.
exists thanks largely to the donations of patrons such as yourself. Please leave a little something.
But I know I maxed out Nova, and then I moved on the Nova Prime. It is an interesting story that they have for Nova. Where she basically, like, is on the one ship and has to, like, go supernova inside of the engine. But what she does is she actually teleports, like, the crew in.
Yer struggled to his feet as every molecule in his body approached critical. Behind the glass,
Then again, it doesn't say that I mastered it here, so maybe I didn't. Oh. But I could have sworn I did, because I finished...
Hello again.
Oh, well, there it is. Is there anything to the cards, or is it just something that you could find? Well, no, here's the thing, I had, there's Nova. Because I did complete Nova. And then I moved on to... So basically I could just place them like around the ship and all that. Well, no, I know that they're two separate entities. What I'm saying is, I remember building Nova, just regular Nova, completing Nova, and then getting rid of my Nova Warframe for the Prime, building the Prime. See, it's acting like I didn't even make Nova. Which is the weird part. Maybe it glitched out. Let's see, when did I do this? Oh, it doesn't show. Actually, you know what? I can check my achievements real quick. (11/26/2015). Wow. So it's been exactly 7 years since since around like I first started playing this game. Because I got my first achievement in this game 11/26/2015. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I haven't really done too much for like some of the different ones. Granted, a lot of these were like after like I stopped playing for a while. Like even Solaris was like briefly after I stopped. The 271 hours of gameplay. My star chart progress. Yeah. Hey. Look which faction I killed the least. Can't get mad at me. I don't kill the corpus. I mostly kill Grenier. If you honestly... Oh yeah, it records my fastest obstacle course time too. The sheer number of heals. I'm not a PvP person, so I don't really have any conclave stats. Marked for death by Stalker and Zanuka. Yeah, I'd like to see Stalker try. I am afraid of him. Oh, I can even look at like the points of all my different shit. Most of my points are from from maxing out Warframes. And then the second most is melee. Which makes sense considering, like, before they updated Valkyr, how Valkyr's final ability worked previously before they updated it was based on your melee weapon stats and such and the mods that you had on it. But now it's like its own separate thing. That's something that I remember about Valkyr, but that they updated in. It was why I had done like so many different melee weapons and such, was because I was constantly using the melee weapons. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Pirate Captain Purplebeard. By the way, do you like how I have, like, the mustache? Come on. There we go. The mustache, the eye patch, the beard. I am truly a pirate. Turquoise. Yeah, turquoise is also nice. Yeah, which you can get the Movember stuff for free right now. It was under attachments. I already grabbed them all, but it's like right now you can still get them before the end of Movember. thing that makes me laugh is like how it's like Warframe looks nice and all, and then it's like my character like looks so generic. There is a bit of a story with the. Wait, really? Like, that's a little disappointing if that's true. I thought that if, like, you grabbed them, you got to keep them. But you just can't buy them in the shop after November. Like, with the color palettes, I thought. Let's see, was it Trinity that it was? No, it wasn't Trinity. Who was it? Was it Avera? No, it wasn't Avera. No, it wasn't Banshee. What? Was it Mesa? No, it wasn't Mesa. Is it Nyx? Yeah, it was Nyx I was playing as when I did that quest with the Stalker. When he attacks you on the ship. So I used that emblem that I had gotten from the mission such to specifically mark Nyx. Because Nyx was the Warframe I completed that mission with. That's why also with my character, I also have the same marking on this character. Because that's what he did to my character was... Just as like a memorable thing for me. But now that I have the jar equipped, I should probably go and kill some more. You said that there's the other boss for Wisp on here. On Jupiter. Yeah, here you go, this one. Find it funny how it's like locked, Chimera prologue quests required. But I have access to it apparently. Oh no, no I don't.
You have loyalty issues, Tano, my Zanuka pro.
I'm gonna set myself the... Oh wait, no, actually, you know what? Just do this. Let's see, what relic should I equip? What one do I have abundance of right now? I have like a couple of different 6 ones. Go with this. I mean, yeah, I know, but also kind of gives me a reason to just kind of like look at some of the different ones and maybe go for a lower number. Love the person's name is Nice Ping. question. What are your thoughts on JRPGs? Uh-oh.
The vessel. It's responding to your actions.
Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Well, well, I say recently. I started playing back in, like, October, I think it was. But I've been, like on occasion, like, playing Persona 5.
Amalgams! Hybrid life forms! A familiar concept to you, is it not, betrayers?
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
I'm not gonna get my thing. Oh wait, never mind.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
The only downside about the Void missions is no one cares about, like, trying to actually, like, find the, Whoa. Oh, I do need to go that way. I goofed up that jump. But hey. Damn it. Wait, isn't that the one I brought in?
Mission complete.
So I just
Excellent
came
work,
in,
Tenno.
didn't help out with the actual mission, but I just gave them a fucking, like, gold reward. That is hilarious. I, like, helped out with none of the actual, like, mission, but I fucking, like, gave them a reward in exchange. Yep, RNG. Yeah, everyone
The
already
vessel.
laughed.
It's responding to your actions.
I'm able to see, like... I can't... Oh, is it because, like, it's getting less wrapped? Is, like, how I could tell progress, or... Okay. Just keep going until eventually it's like, yeah, you're good. I got kicked from a party, apparently. Even though I'm not. Odd.
You.
I'll just do this again. Hey! But yeah, the Persona game's actually kind of interesting. I just got to the point where I'll be able to finish like the first chapter of the game. Yeah. My only issue is like, I know that they're not necessarily all connected. But I kind of want to like play through the Persona games in order. That's just how I am, is like if I want to get into something or like enjoy something, it bugs me if I don't get into it from the beginning. Rather than like joining like book number 3 or movie number 12.
Eliminate all Corpus threats.
Any last requests, Tenno? Moa got your tongue? Fine. Release the amalgams.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Use that reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
My warframe is strong.
Exposure to partner communications may provoke aberrant mental patterning.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Heavy robotic signature detected.
That's just gonna move
Lock
back
and
down
load.
again.
Broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
I don't need the Paris Prime stuff. I already have Paris Prime. I'll stick with the Forma. I mean, I have plenty of Forma as well, but... you can never have too much Forma. You will never have enough Forma. Yeah. 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 Finally! 99 Forma! 100 Forma required to pass.
I don't know how this happened, but the glyph on that sacred vessel, it's changed. I suggest you stay on this path.
It's what? Wait, it doesn't look any different. I did, however, max Hydroid, so now I'm gonna switch again. Do I want to max out Frost, Gauss, Oberon, or Volt? Thought I had it. Maybe over here. More killy. Why won't you walk, damn it? Starts kicking the lawnmower. Turns into a killing machine called Killy. I said, why won't you work? I guess I didn't have anything for Goss. I mean, I think it was supposed to be like a jab at Transformers, like a reference. That's supposed to be noble. Like, I could understand if like that was the like non, and that this was like more of like the noble. Fair enough. Actually. Oh, that reminds me. I saw a meme. Was it Avera that I saw the meme with? Whoops. Attachments. Oh no, it wasn't Ivera, I guess. There was a meme I saw where it's like, it had like the character that had like the big one eye. It's like you would think that it would like go on like underneath like the eye, but it went above the eye. So it was like a unibrow. Caliban? No, it wasn't Caliban. I could have sworn it was Ivera, but it could have also just been a glitch. Or maybe what it was it was based upon like what... Oh, wrong thing. Actually, no, yeah, that I did need that one. If I ever see the meme again, I'll post it in the Discord. I do find this a little funny. Like, I get the actual, like, meaning behind it and such, and it's, like, understandable. Yeah, that's true, too. That's why I find it funny, is that it like, a fair amount of time, it doesn't actually fit. It looks weird. Did they ever end up, removing, like, the stat bonuses that you got from the sigils here? Because it seems like they did. They did? Okay. Yeah, that is nice. Right. Trying to decide on what to go with. Wait, what? Oh, it... I selected A, but it got rid of it. I like to do the, like, dark red with the light red to make it kind of look like blood flow in a way. Man, I've been streaming for over 3 hours. Yeah, no, I get that it's most likely the usual thing. I get it, I'm a basic bitch. Have it go along like the spine kind of makes it look kind of cool. Yeah. I like black and purple. And suddenly the sword popped into my spine. Saints. Actually, you know what? That I'm gonna go with black. And go with like a purple outline to it. But yeah, I like the Saints. Now for the actual color, what does this necessarily cover? The trimming. Ooh. Let's go with the gold trimming. Yeah. And then this is part of the main plating. Well, secondary main plating, I should say, technically. I think I'll go with a purple. And what is that issue? Yeah, that's entirely possible. Or should I do like a silver? Yeah, that is one thing that I will say for like some people is how well can you adapt to the different systems. Depends on like how you'll be able to enjoy gaming. Especially when they're like too close in like some aspects. I don't entirely care for the silver as much. Just the purple. Yeah. Kind of, but I wouldn't necessarily like say that they're wildly different like styles. While like movement themselves can be vastly different. I think the ebb and flow can be there. The only issue is with Destiny, the combat itself is more slowed. Again, as I said, like the pacing is what I would say is like the difference between the two, because the actual like way the combat works and such is not too much different. Especially if like you play as like Warlock or Hunter, because you're more built to be moving constantly. But with Warframe, you have more momentum to your movements and such. So the flow and pacing of the battle is actually faster. Nah, that doesn't look nice. Maybe I'll go with like a lighter black. Maybe. Yeah, because he's all about momentum, I'm guessing. His first skill? Okay. So do I have a darker? I don't want it to be too, like, overpowering, but I don't like how, yeah, I'll go with that, because it at least gives, like, a little bit of a tint. Then what do I want, like, the energy to look like? Yeah, okay, that is, I see it, like, on the lakes and such. I'll go with, like, a light energy dark of green. No, I said dark. There we go. Then is this one dark now too? Yeah, that one's dark now too. Want to light the dark. And then Question is, what does this necessarily would be affecting? I know it's energy, but I mean, like, what would it necessarily look like? What would his energy necessarily look like? I'm guessing probably a general aura, so maybe I'll go with, like, this kind of blue. Yeah, I could see that. He really does have like that Transformers vibe as well. Like Iron Man Transformers kind of vibe. So now I need to go into like the different attachments and such and copy main style. Saidana. Copy main style. I might switch the black and the purple and the gold. Because that's just overpowering gold. Yeah, I'll go with the black here. And then what is this one necessarily? That's the additional trim on the inside. Yeah, okay, that looks nice. Do I add like a little... You know what? Racing stripes. Oh goddamn, I didn't accept it. Racing stripes. Macrush. Okay. Whoa. Okay. That is gonna be fun. Bad, like, Jupiter doesn't have, like, an open plains I can do. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this any better? Is this any better? Let's see, Venus, I think, was the one that... Yeah. Orb Valis. Oh, wait, no. I wanted to go solo. Okay, glad to hear. Because it feels like his ability... I am an idiot. I forgot to mod him. Even though I know he's unranked, I can still put an aura mod on him. Well, I get his abilities are also work in normal missions, but as picking an open world to kind of like really stretch the legs kind of thing. Oh, right, I need to do this first. Oh, that is not... That is not gonna work. So my RB is, well, yeah, no, I know. Like, okay, so allow me to explain my current situation. I'm currently using a controller that is a bit temperamental. It doesn't like the RB button. So I've remapped my controls. So my controls are now tied to up on the D-pad. My abilities are tied to up on the D-pad. So I have to use my left thumb to be able to use that ability. I also have to use my left thumb to control it. I also have to press A. Oh, I had the button on the wrong spot. Probably gonna back out too. But yeah, she's probably gonna stream next Saturday since she's still busy this week with like Thanksgiving and all that. But yeah, you have a good one too. We also have Discord that we can message each other if you ever want to chat. Feel free to hit me up. I won't promise that I'll be responding immediately, but if I'm on, I will respond when I see it.